Yeah, take your time.
Hello, viewers. A warm welcome to all of you to yet another episode of TLC Coach Talks. Today we have with us Mr. Venkatraman, who is an Excel training and a consultant. Let's welcome Mr. Venkat to this show. A warm welcome to you, Mr. Venkat.
Thank you so much. Good evening to all the viewers, and Viresh, thank you so much.
So thank you for accepting our invitation to be a guest of the day, where you will be speaking about your journey as a trainer or a coach and how you have started your entire journey. So to begin with, you just brief our viewers. So how you started your journey as a coach, whether you directly become a coach or you've done any kind of a corporate work, then you jumped into this coaching. How your life journey so far?
So I started my career as a teacher in 1992. I used to take this WordStar, MS-DOS, Excel, Lotus 123 and DBase, right? So that from that time onwards, I have a craving of teaching, training somebody and helping them to resolve. And when I joined a corporate in 96, well, I end up in handling the Excel files. That's what I got interest of working with a lot of Excel files and started understanding how the system works, everything. And I end up in providing solution in Excel. That's become my ambition and aspiration to become a successful person. That's how it started. Whenever I go, I try to simulate whatever is in the software in the using the Excel, and I'll share with the client. Okay, this is how you've done it in the software, but I did it in this using the Excel. The customer is always super excited, and they will start giving me a lot of work to do it in Excel. That's how it started.
What's amazing story. Since you are working with the corporate mostly on a Microsoft Excel, then what was your key driving force to become a Microsoft Excel coach or a trainer?
Okay, so when I worked in two big corporates for 10 years and 5 years, right? So I went to abroad, then I was working for a company where I end up in educating the people on how to manage their data, which is being extracted from the software, because they download the software, data from the software in the form of Excel file, but they don't know what to do with it. So I end up in helping them to creating it and do it. And I then one fine day I thought, okay, why not I convert it as a business model? So that I can reach out to more people and make money. And luckily, thanks to Guru Murli and other VPs, Guna and other VPs like you, they've helped me to streamline, channelize my thing through TLC, a beautiful system.
Okay, thank you for sharing that one. Yes, nowadays the Excel is very much important, not only for the students, even at the corporate level organization to manage their the biggest database, because now everything is a technology. When you go back around 15, 20 years back, everything was on a manual. and it was very difficult for any of the corporates or any of the business owners to get a clear idea how to manage that entire database on a single Excel. Now with an advancement in the technology as well as Excel, there is a lot of scope to analyze the database in a single click. So that is very well said, Mr. Venkat. Since it is a very much important nowadays, how do you market your business?
Okay, so it is just a learning from Guru Murli. Guru Murli always says, just give it free, right? So you don't need to charge, give it free. So I started giving it free. Whoever calls me, I used to help them. Okay, I don't say, come to my class, do join this, nothing I will do. Even today, 4 years before, one person approached me and he called me today, asked for help. I told him, just wait, I will help you to support. And I supported him, right? So now he said, can you train my team of 10 people for that exercise? See, that is how it goes. I give it for free. That's a strategy I use, and people are super excited. Okay, Venkat, help you spontaneously, whatever he wants. That's how we follow it. I follow the advice of Guru Murli. Say, give it for free.
What? Yes, you are rightly said. Give it a free, because nowadays the biggest challenge for all of the people in the corporate world or wherever, even the students, implementation is a challenge. Even though you give a lot of free material, they are not going to implement, because they think that one now it is in a era of internet. We get a lot of courses, videos. Let's go learn and do it, but they end up in just learning, not taking an action. So that is very well said. Yes, give it for a free and charge only for the implementation. What Guru Murali always say. So you are already in this training and coaching business for more than a decade. Do you believe there is some sort of a pattern or a formula to become a successful coach?
Yeah, consistency is very key, right? And you have to upgrade whatever is happening in your field, because that is very important. Even last week, Excel has launched 15 new functions. Okay, so to upgrade, to be a successful, you have to keep on updating yourself in your field. I invest 60 minutes to 90 minutes every day in understanding method of using this formula in a different way, or what is the new available in the system, Excel, what is this launched. I used to practice it. So that is one thing. Consistency, learning and implementation, including in your course, is going to give you that will keep you as a successful coach.
Wow, wonderful. So that one, with that one, you are following the first TLC code of honor, that is a lifelong learning. So exactly. That is very well, because every day is a new thing to learn. Because the world, even the internet, whether it is in a Word, Excel, or whatever it is, today it is not the same what yesterday it was. Every day the new things are coming. It is very, very important for us, all of us, to learn what is the new developments happening in our industry, to upgrade our knowledge. So that is very well said. So the next question to you is that one, what habits help you to become so successful in your business?
So first is, what I do is, when I'm going to creating my content, okay, I try to create minimum 10 different examples, practical examples, because people need a practical examples, not the explanation of that function. Okay, when I explain a formula, I give them different methods of using this, and I will also give them an example where this can be applied exactly. And some clients will show me the data and they will ask me, how do I do it? So I explain them this formula can be used in that way. See, that keeps me. That is why people I get not a lot of referential students, rather than I'm go on marketing. Now recently I got my 12 tier reference for my class actually. So that is how it goes. So I help them to understand in a different way. People coming from the business, they need to know how to implement it, use it. So I get 10 different examples and I show minimum 5 examples I lab for all the formulas.
Yeah, that's a wonderful and a very good insight, because in the world of Excel, it is very difficult for any users, not that the experienced person, which function to apply or for which type of activities. That is very much important, and they will get confused. Yes, there is a new feature is introduced, where I should implement that one. So that is very well said. Since you are giving at least a 5 example, and the people will always remember. In future, they come across any such kind of an event, they remember, yes, this function can be utilized here. So that is a very valid insight for all of our viewers. So thank you for sharing that one. So the next question for you is that one, because nowadays the training and coaching industry is growing every day, and there is a lot many people in the field. In such situation, how do you distinguish yourself from your competitors?
So first, I give them an unconditional support. Okay, first that's a live support. It is not a recorded support. It's a live support I give them. When they get stuck, I try to resolve over phone, or probably in 30 minutes or in 1 or 2 hours time, I connect their system and I help them to achieve. That's a unique system. No one is following it. Okay, see, that is why more and more people are coming. Even after the session, right? Say they would have they would have done my course 2 years before. Even if they ask me, no, I help them do it. So that's the success. That is how it is distinguished me from my competitor. Because they do support. They will have a charge something, but I don't charge anything. So for the support, whenever they want. But as Guru Murli rightly said, if they want me to implement, then I will.
Yes, that is a very good system you are following. Okay, live support. So that is very much important, because the people will fall behind, or they will stay behind when the others are going ahead. So it is a very well approach you are applying. So the next question is that one, since you are doing the lot many activities, you are into the training and coaching, or you are a part of the BNI and all those things. So in that case, you might be getting some free time. So what is your favorite thing you do in your free time?
First, as I told you, when I'm see, it's not about free. When I have a scheduled time of investing for learning. So when I'm free, I try to go through videos of various, the Microsoft valuable professional who are specialists in Excel. Okay, they would have done something different function, using a function in a different way, and I used to go through it, and I used to record it and do it. If that boring, what I do is I go and watch some comedy channel, or I see Pogo with my son. So I pass my time in that way.
Wow, great insight for all of us. Because whenever you get some free time, your first priority is to invest your time on learning the new things. Okay, though you are already in this field, so it is always better what others, that same kind of a trainers or a coaches, they are doing, the expertise and all, because that is, you may get a new angle to a particular solution problem. To us, yes, we can solve this problem in this way also. So the lot of learning will be there. So thank you for sharing that one. So you might have started your training and coaching on Excel. So you might also felt something bad at the beginning, whether I would be able to go succeed or not. And you might also having some feeling that one, I'm wasting a lot of time for doing this work, which is not giving a result. Okay, in such situation, how you overcome those challenges?
So first, just to share with that, definitely the credit goes to TLC and Guru Murli, because my first free session after learning from that I've started. It was a disaster. Only one person has attended. That too is from different region. I don't know Hindi. That person doesn't know English. Okay, that was my session, and I was completely demotivated. Okay, then I was thinking that night, so should I need to do it? Is it workable and do it? Then I've gone through some videos of Murli and the different method. I said, no, I'm going to come back. So there are a lot of people. I've seen it, and I said, okay, I'm not going to give up. So I'm sure I'm going to be a successful trainer in this field. Let me start doing it. That's how I started doing it. Then that is where I started focusing on the TLC systems, the recordings, honestly, videos and everything. Then I started going through how to conduct a webinar, how to conduct a seminar, how to conduct a free session. What is the importance of this flame model? What is the importance of this business? Why business model is important for a coach? Okay, and all these things. And recently the milestone. Okay, that is giving me super duper clarity. Now I've crossed 10 milestones. I'm trying to figure out the 6 more probably down the line in 2-3 months. And see, that's a beautiful system. So And that is what, is pulling me, pushing me. Whenever I feel, little less, then I'll go watch this TLC community and I'll see the success story of various people and all this thing. That just completely motivates me to take next.
I am super amazed to hear that when you have completed the milestone number 10. Yes, they are a very simple duper step-by-step process to become a world-class trainer or a coach. If any person, even they are very new to this industry, if they follow this 24-step milestone, they can surely become a world-class trainer or a coach in their industry. So wonderful, and thank you for sharing that one. The next question to you is that which is the best advice you had received when you had started on this journey to becoming a coach?
Okay, so it's not a direct advice, but of course I get a lot of hand-holding guidance from Guru Murli and Guna. So I cannot say this is the best advice, but I'm a follower of spiritual guru in Mahatriya, infinitism, right? He will always say, keep going, keep on going. Charavati, Charavati, don't stop anywhere. So that's the mantra I follow. So even I get stuck down, I'll say, keep going, keep going. See, nothing is going to stop you. This is only a small setback. You can move around and do it. And he always says, don't be, jack of all trade and master of none. Instead, have an horizontal exposure and vertical expertise. That is always better. So I follow it strictly. So when you say now my training is based on, when you say inventory, I take only inventory. Okay, when I take CRM, I take only CRM. When I take, some model for admin HR related dashboard, so I take only for that. So I show the people, okay, I'm expertise in this vertical, but I also make them to understand I have an horizontal exposure of all these things. That's all right.
Wow, great, great answer. Yes, as you rightly said, consistency is very, very important. Whatever the failure you receive, they are the very temporary one. And we all know that one failure is a stepping stone for our success. Okay. And also there is a proverb in that one. If you are not failed even in your life, it says that you never tried it. So that
I failed many times.
Yes. So it is a very wonderful saying for each and every human being, whether they are students or a housewife or a businessman or a trainer or a coach or employees, everywhere, because the failures, everyone gets a failure in their life. The person who takes that as a challenge, they will always become a successful man. So thank you for sharing that one. And the next question for you is that one, who has been your greatest inspiration in your life?
Needless to say, first is my father. Second, the person whom I've seen is Guru Murli, because the way he manages time, always smile on his face, the energy level, that is very important. Wherever I meet him, whenever I meet him, I never seen him getting angry. He always having a smiling face. He's the inspiration for me. The energy, when I talk with him, automatically I'll get energy somewhere. I don't know from where I will get energy. Then I will just push it. So my father, and of course, my father includes my mom also, and Guru Murli.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, that when we surrounded with the such kind of a positive people, our energy will automatically increases to the highest level. Okay, the next question to you is that one, if you want to write a book about yourself, how would you name it?
It's simple, Excel with Excel, because that is very simple, because people are literally struggling how to excel with the Excel. So my top heading will be Excel with Excel. That's all. Very simple.
Okay, I think that is your upcoming book also, right?
Yeah, of course. My book name is Excel with Excel.
Wow, wonderful. And I think in this, after joining the TLC and interacting with so many the authors, coaches, trainers, and speakers, you might come across some people. Somebody says that one, they are very super excited to become a trainer or coach. Some people say that one, I want to become a trainer or coach, but I don't know how to start or where to start. What would be your advice to such people?
See, first, they have to be clear on their expertise area, right? Instead of telling that I will do this, X, I will do Y, I will do Z. When you ask me what you do in Excel, I will tell very clearly, I will help you to set up a dashboard to do a data analytics. When they ask, do you do BBA program? I do, but that's not part of my course at all. I'm very specific. I'm very clear. I do help you to understand how to do analysis your data. That's all. From various sources I can do. So my one request is focus on your expert area. That's where it's going to, you have to focus on your strength. That's where that will give you more energy, more comfortness, and also will motivate, drive you to grow as a successful coach. That's what I do.
Okay, thank you for sharing that one. And in TLC, we always hear that one from the Guru Murali saying that one. There is no platform anywhere in the world which teaches coaching skills, business skills, and technology skills under a single umbrella. I think you are in this field for more than a decade, and you might have, I'm sure you might have gone through various other training and coaching courses. How you are going to differentiate among between the TLC and other coaching courses?
See, I will tell you a story. So, in the March 23rd, 2020 or 20, I mean, that day, Guru Murali has called me. So he asked me, Venkat, what are you going to do? Because that's the time the first pandemic was come, then lockdown was come. I said, I don't know. Then joined TLC. Blindly, without asking anything, I just joined TLC. You know why? Because I know whatever is being done, it's an action-taking forum. That's what I see. I'm part of it. No, I was part of many other forum where I could not see any action-taking. Of course, they teach a lot of things. They teach very well. And taking action, more than action, there is an accountability person who will push you to do it. In my case, Ganeshan Thuru pushed me to do all these things. YouTube channel, he pushed me to do that. Okay, creating a flame model, Guna has pushed me to do that. So that is what is, I like about this forum. So they will make you to take action. Okay, so do or die is there. Do before die. See, that's the statement I can see. You have no choice. That's what you have no choice except you have to implement whatever you want.
Okay, so I also come across many of the trainers and coaches. They say that one, I know everything. Okay, I know the coaching, I know the business, I know the technology and all. But when we check their success and all, they're not able to generate enough revenues, not able to generate enough leads and all. So, what would be your suggestion to such kind of a people?
As I told you, give it for free because you start getting visibility and people will see your expertise. In fact, I launched my YouTube video, which is with 5 minutes video. Okay. The idea of having the 5 minutes video is people don't have time to see more than 5 minutes. My 5 minutes video will talk about one problem and one solution. That's all. Or one feature, how to make use of it. That's all. So focus on that. See, that is very important. When they started focusing, when you get a visibility, don't look for numbers, money initially, because you need to establish the credibility and credentials with the people. So then only people will come to us. As I told you, I don't use big marketing tool and all these things, but still I got a 12 tier reference now. Okay, see, that's the success of following the systems and process. So I always recommend give it for free, follow that, get a visibility and conduct few free seminars so that people can understand what you can capable of, what you can deliver, what is your expertise, more than that, what you are specialist into. And when we go to the hospital now, we don't go for a generalist, not for a specific problem. We go only for the specialist. Even the market also, when it comes to training, people are looking for specialists. Okay, they're not looking for generalists. That's why I told I am a specialist in helping you to create a dashboards, right? Not VBA coding, nothing. If you want personally, I will teach you, but that's not part of my content at all. I made it very clear and I did. So that's what I do.
Wow, amazing, amazing. And so the next question is that one, apart from your parents, Guru Murali and your community, what other factors that is motivating you to become so successful in your training and coaching?
First is I've seen a lot of people started their journey from scratch. I know one person was studied only third standard and now he is owning few crores through that business. So see, I always think when another human being can do it, why not you? It's all about taking an action. So I'm very clearly understood. It is all about taking action. So again, it is this famous saying of Guru Murali, knowing is not doing, doing is only knowing. So whatever we know, whatever we learn, we have to implement and see how it is and how it is going to get us a next level growth. So the next level demands more. So I look up to the people who are all, growing overall. I am no opposite. There is a shop where that person, as I told you, he's only third standard and he's earning 10 crores. So that's the beauty of it. So when that human being can do it, why not? That's what is motivating. Not, it's a simple example. My auto driver, okay, I know how it's work. The maid who's coming to my home, they are one or the other way, they are motivating inspiration to me, and they are helping me to grow, push me, and do.
Yeah, you rightly said, knowing is not doing, doing is the only knowing. So action speaks a lot. Okay. If you are not taking action, you are not going to see any results, whether it could be your getting a customers or generating the revenue or
Correct.
impacting the lives. So that is very, very true to the today's topic. Last but not the least, if I ask you, if I want to give a piece of advice to all the aspiring and existing authors, coaches, trainers, and speakers, what would be your advice to all of them?
Follow a system. It can be any system, but follow a system. Okay. And monitor your progress, because that is very important. Review. If there is any reset of, if you have to do reset of access, please reset and do it, because constantly monitoring yourself will help you to understand whether you're going in the right direction or wrong direction. Once you develop a system in such a way that you monitor it, once that is done, you know where you are going. So that is very important. We must be aware that even if you are going in the wrong direction, you should know that I'm going in the wrong direction. At least, you will take a corrective actions to go in the right direction. That's what it is.
Yeah, true. If you are having a proper system, it will not miss any of the process. If it is a human dependent, okay, there is a lot many chances. As a human being, all of us are bound to make a lot of mistakes. So with this one, we are going to end the today's TLC Coach Talks with Venkat Subramanian, who shared his views, his journey as a coaching and training, and how he is getting benefit from the TLC with the founder of the TLC, Guru Murali Sundaram, all the VPs, the community, and all. And those are all the insightful views from the heart of the guest of the today's event, that is Mr. Venkat Subramaniam. Thank you, Venkat, for sparing your time and enriching all our viewers with your journey and giving a lot many insights how you can become a successful trainer or a coach. Thank you for your time.
Thank you so much.
So viewers, with this, we are going to end the today's session, and thanks for viewing the TLC Coach Talks with Venkat Subramaniam. That's it for the day. See you with another episode on this series, that is the TLC Coach Talks. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you, viewers.